Welcome back, my friends. I'd like to take a few moments to discuss elementary attendance policy for all of our school-age children. That is our kindergarten friends all the way through 5th grade. So I said elementary. This actually includes the kindergartners who are in primary. Everyone who is reached the time in their schooling where it is compulsory for them to attend school. We have to keep track of their attendance. We are required by law to provide 180 days of schooling, and we are required to keep track of attendance. We have chosen 8:05 as our beginning of the school day. So all of our school-age children, kindergarten through 5th grade, need to be present in the building by 8:05. After 8:05, children are considered tardy, and we keep track of tardies here at the school. So let's talk about excused absences. There are a number of reasons why it would be appropriate to miss school. Obviously, if your child is sick, they do not need to be at school. Please see our illness policy in the parent handbook to see the criteria for symptoms, illnesses that would cause you to need your child to stay home from school. Now, we understand that not every illness, it requires a visit to the doctor. If you do choose to go to the doctor, please do bring a note from the doctor that releases your child to return to school, makes note of the visit there so that we can track those excused absences and also know what recommendation the doctor is given on a timeline for returning to school. Of course, appointments, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, other medical related appointments, going to get a passport, those types of things would be appropriate for missing a portion of a school day or an entire school day, just of course depending on the nature of the appointment. But please bring documentation of some sort so that we can keep those artifacts on file. And bereavement, if you have a death in the family and need to travel or miss for the funeral, the viewing, of course those are completely appropriate. Just writing out an excuse would be perfectly sufficient. We do extend 5 vacation days to our school-aged families, kindergarten and through 5th grade. We just ask that when you're planning your trip that you would, of course, give us advance notice in writing, and then just make note of some educational opportunities that your children will have on this trip. We want to support family vacations and family travel. So unexcused absences would be missing school for reasons that don't meet the criteria for excused absences. And again, I'll reference the parent handbook. Please take a look at the parent handbook for all the specifics on excused absences, unexcused absences, or any missing school for reasons that do not meet the criteria. So if you take a second family vacation and you've already taken your 5 days, those would count as unexcused absences. Just sleeping in or whatever it may be, just choosing to go shopping at the mall, those wouldn't meet excused absence criteria. So unexcused absences, 5 unexcused absences, and You know, we have to go to truancy court. At the third unexcused absence, we would be having a meeting here at the school with myself and the teachers, and trying to come up with a strategy for supporting your family. You know, we know that, of course, we and you value your child's education, and you know, we want to support and make every best effort to have them here for the time that is required. So tardies, like I said, after 8:05, your child is considered tardy. We will keep track of that in our Hi Mama attendance system, and if 5 tardies, which is anytime after 8:05, if you 5 documented tardies is equal to 1 unexcused absence. So you may not have missed school for any unexcused reason, but you might get to tardy number 15. Well, that's equal to 3 unexcused absences. So we would be calling the same meeting for, you know, how can we support your family? How can we, you know, make sure that we're not continuing to accrue tardies, and which lead to unexcused absences. So just want you to be aware that now that your child is school aged, compulsory attendance, we have to track attendance just like any other school, and have to choose a tardy time. So please be aware of those things, and let us know if you have any questions about those policies.